Do you want to turbocharge your productivity? You do? Awesome, because I have found the best writing tool. This tool is called the board, and it is awesome! Now, I know it sounds a little old school, but come on! In this video, I'm going to share my experience using the board and the effect it had on my progress in all my projects. So there's only one question to ask. Are you ready? I said... What's up, my fellow scribe? Tim here. Welcome to my channel, where I take my 20 years of writing experience of triumphs and failures to help you succeed on your writing journey. In today's video, we're wrapping up my mini-series on the best writing tool ever! Seriously? You're still calling it this? That's it. You're about to get fucked. In today's video, we're going over my personal experience using the board on all my writing projects and how it has affected the progress of those projects. Before that, why don't you go in, smash that like button. No, we're in the final video. Destroy it. Force YouTube to share this video. And if you like this video, you're gonna like all the other content I have on this channel. So why don't you go ahead
and subscribe?
Because I'm awesome! And so are you. Now, with that out of the way, let's dive into the video. When I first started using the board, I had one. It is the film board now. I was working on a short film that I just couldn't seem to crack. So I put it on my wall. And after putting enough holes in the wall, I decided to upgrade to a board. Don't you mean a tri-fold poster board? And since I started using the board, my progress has gone up dramatically. That short film that I was working on, I've been working on it over a year. It was a mess. After several months of it going up on the board, I had cracked the story and had the scenes list
done.
Yeah, it was great. So let's get this straight. You finally start working on a project and you made progress on it. Who the hell would have thought that would happen? I also had a second short film that I started working on in September for a contest. I kind of came in at the end of the contest, so I didn't really have much time to really write the script, but I really liked the concept, the idea for it. Eventually, I decided to put it up on the board, and within 3 months of it going on the board, the story was cracked, the scenes list was done, and the first draft was written. I'm about to actually start revising that first draft. Okay, I can sort of see that helping.
It's great.
I had such a great experience with the board for my films, I knew I needed one for my novels. So I got another board. So officially, I have 2 boards. My film board and my novel board. On the novel board, I have the 5-act structure for my debut novella, Truthsayer. Also on this board, I have all my ideas
for
my Shattered World series.
No.
That's a key arc in my overall ethereal record story. The reason why I like having a physical board is because I can see all my ideas with a quick turn of my head. I can always see them. I'm always working here, so I can always see my ideas. Seriously, you've said this already in every video. Now, I know I've mentioned this in every video on this series.
Too bad.
I'm talking about it again. It's the whole point of having a physical board. Seeing it whenever you're in the area it's hanging up. That's why it needs to be in a place where you constantly work on your writing. The progress I'm having is much faster than it ever has been before. Now let me give you an example of this. Like mentioned Shattered World. Every time I try to figure this out, I miss something. Something about the story wasn't working, or I would just forget something I wanted to include, and then I had to try to fit it in, shove it into this picture that it didn't fit in. But now I can see all the ideas on the board. I won't forget them. In the near 2 months that all these ideas have been on the novel board, I've made huge progress. I figured out how a villain that I wanted to be an essential part of this part of the story actually can be that villain. I'd never figured that out before.
Never.
I also figured out another villain that had a bigger role in a smaller, not really smaller, but smaller than the Shadow World series, and how he fit together. Due to changes I made, that kind of just went, but now I figured out how to make this character important on that level I wanted to. actually, it turns out this character has an even bigger role. And I'm also seeing how the actual protagonist stories fit in, what their roles are, their stories are going to be. And the most important thing is I'm seeing how I can take old ideas and fit them in with new ideas. It is great. Oh man, I'm trying to hold it. Nope, I can't do it. I have to say it. It is awesome. You have no idea how great it feels to finally be cracking a story that I've been working on so long.
So long.
Really. The people watching this video have no clue how that feels. Idiot! And the best part, new ideas are coming to me all the time. In the past, what would happen was I'd work on the story for a little bit. I'd make progress, and to a point I would just kind of hit a roadblock.
So I'd move on to something else.
And I wouldn't come back to this project until my subconscious fixed the problem. This always bugged me. I didn't always like moving on to other projects that were going to fit into this larger universe that I hadn't figured out how they fit in yet. I wouldn't know the narrative of how it worked. I knew I had all the pieces. I hadn't figured out how to fit them together. It's all possible. I'm now figuring it out because it's all possible because I spent a little money so I can see all my ideas at all the time. The best part, it didn't even cost me that much. For everything I got, the trifold board, tacks, note cards, and the little Velcro sticky wall things, all came for about $8.88. 87 cents. Well, at the timing of filming this video, just remember that. My whole goal of this video series was to get you to try using the board when you develop your next novel. If you do try and it doesn't work out, the best thing is if you do what I did, if you buy what I bought, you did it for less than $20 and didn't spend like $20 or $30 on an actual cork board. Now it's your turn. Did I convince you to try the board when you are planning your next novel? Answer that down in the comment section and tell me why or why not you were convinced or not convinced. Be sure to watch my physical boards versus digital boards here. Also, smash that like button, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Enjoy your day. Bye.